Mr. Speaker, to the bill.
To the bill.
Mr. Speaker, many in this chamber have school-aged children, and like to ask them, all of my colleagues, to close their eyes and imagine themselves, day in and day out, sending their child to your neighborhood school. You volunteer for the PTA, you raise funds for the football team and the school choir, and you feel as though you're involved in your child's school. You trust that your child is being cared for. You understand that you can't be there every waking moment. Your child is active, but sometimes doesn't want to go to school. But you write that off. Sometimes kids don't want to go to school, just like you don't want to go to work. Then one day, you get a call no parent should ever get. Your child has tried to harm themselves, or worse, they succeeded. The grief that overcomes you soon turns to anger and rage when you find out that your child took the actions they did because they had been constantly bullied at school. Their bully consumed their mind, and their embarrassment and their fear overtook them. And to make things unimaginably and unacceptably worse, the school administration knew about it and never told you. For the rest of your life, you'd say to yourself, had I only known, I could have done something. Mr. Speaker, in this chamber, we regularly debate abstract concepts that we think might help people someday, as I said this morning. We talk about the intricacies of political philosophies and political traits. But today, we have before us an opportunity to do more than just the abstract. We have the opportunity to do something concrete. And this bill would require that school officials who are aware of bullying, harassment, or intimidation of a student report that action to a student's parent or guardian. And this will allow the parent to immediately intervene and get that student the help they need. We already have mandatory reporting laws for sexual abuse and misconduct. And there's absolutely no reason to require our schools report what happens to our children, to parents and guardians. Mr. Speaker, I don't stand before you as a member of the legislature right now. I'm standing here as a mother and a grandmother and a public educator for over 30 years. What a message it would send if we passed this bill unanimously. Please join me in an enthusiastic aye vote.